Servus. Willkommen zurück bei Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. Letztes Mal hatten wir ja noch einen schönen Fight. Am Ende direkt. Und mir ist gerade aufgefallen. Ich habe rausgefunden, wie man ausweicht in dem Fight, aber mir ist aufgefallen, ey. Hier steht's auch. Ich hätte einfach nur mal die Augen aufmachen müssen. Da anders der A-Knopf ausweichend ist. Aber ja, so ist es halt. Naja, da gucken wir einfach mal. Jetzt weitergeht hin. Tür. Im Gewitter. Jetzt umguckt mir das hier eine Erklärstatue ist. Scheint aber nicht. Nix, auch irgendein Glitch. Okay, rein da. Oh, da geht's doch hoch. Da oben ist eine Leiter. Okay. Okay. Aha. Drei Runen. Drei Runen brauchen wir. Hier ist eine Erklärstatue.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to
Doppelt.
hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess.
You will find yours.
She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire
Brynhilde.
and rode to hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
Okay, 2 Stück kann man hier finden. Kann ich hier runter? Das Drachenbuch. Zu. Das X brauche ich hier. X sollte doch nicht so schwer sein. Hier. Ah. Okay. X. Aber auch hier auf dem Drachenboot weitergehen. Ach, guck mal hier. Ah, jetzt macht der Glitch auch Sinn. Jetzt macht der Glitch Sinn. Mal die Leiter hier, okay. Hallo? Doch, das S. Das ist doch. Hä? Ja, eben geht's. Okay, eine noch. Hier wird's leiser. Hier unten. Aber dann ist es seltsam, dass ich hier entlang kann. Ich meine, es geht ja auch nur eine Leiter noch. Eine Leiter noch unten. Ah, da unten ist der zweite.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh, and her face menacing and grim.
Da ging noch eine Leiter hoch. Ja. Ah, es ist doch alles einfach das. Ja. Dann ist aber seltsam, dass ich da hinten hinbatschen kann. War nur Ablenkung hier. Verarscht. Kamera macht heute auch, was sie will. Oh, yes.
I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Keine Chance gegen Hella.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts, and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there is no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. You failed. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on. Dare.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Did it? It's
Not like this.
It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in yourself?
No. It's
Enough.
It's a trick. She knows it's a trick. He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. It's happening. Go towards it.
Okay, wir leben noch. Aber haben kein Schwert mehr. Ich laufe hier erstmal alles ab, dass hier noch ein Erklärstein irgendwo ist. Lilian! Komme!
It's Dylan. He's gone. You were so slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you. I told you. Where are you going? See, there's nothing to it. Come on.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others.
Das Symbol.
Barely functioning, she rarely left the house.
Gut, Symbol.
Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
Natürlich verpasst hier. So, Erklärsteine. Jetzt aber auch noch rechts rein. Weiß nicht, ob hier so Erklärsteine sind. Ich meine, ich könnte jetzt da hoch oder da rechts in die Höhle. Da er da oben ist, gehe ich erstmal rechts in die Höhle, würde ich sagen. Ach, guck mal. Mutti.
Senua, there will be times that you will feel alone and exhausted, like a strange little fish swimming against the tides of the big ocean. But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away. Because the whole ocean is your home, and it does not ask you to swim against it.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind.
Vorne ist ein großer Baum.
There he was. The lone figure of a boy. Swordplay under the shade of a tree.
What?
She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing. And the world danced with him.
He's there.
The greed lifted. For the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
Ah. Also doch.
The Northmen tell of a great hero.
100 Pro
His
1,
name
2
is
vergessen.
Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, But when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Hat was von Excalibur, ne? Erstmal zur Tür. Da ist nix.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister.
Aber ist neu gestartet,
And she
sorry.
begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead.
Ich dachte, es ist schon fertig.
He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Honig aufs Gesicht. Vielleicht nur abgeschlossen. Okay, da kommen wir noch nicht durch. Habe ich mir aber auch gedacht. Oh, da ist ein Drachenboot. Siehst du? Nächste Erzählblanke. War hier hinten dran, ne?
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Da ging es ja auch noch. Schauen wir uns natürlich. Überhaupt weiter. Was? Doch. Geht's nämlich auch durch. Hier wird die Höhle gewesen ist. Kommen immer näher zum Baum. Ich hätte gern mal wieder eine Waffe, ja. So wehrlos.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
Sigmund's
Story
sister
time.
trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
Bester und Sigmund hat seine Söhne geschickt. Sigmund fand, dass die Söhne schwächlich sind und hat sie getötet. Also auf welche Idee kommt dann seine Schwester? Naja, ich leg mich jetzt einfach auch zu meinem Bruder und er soll mein Kind machen. Und das Kind ist dann stark genug wahrscheinlich. Alles klar. It's like Targaryens.
No, it's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. Do you really want it's real? You want to believe it's real, but it's a trick. You're deluded.
Schön.
Where are you going? Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world
Schön.
through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
Wird aber nicht lange anhalten, glaube ich. Oh, das tut aber so gut, mal so was Schönes zu sehen. Der ganze Scheiße, was sie da schon erlebt. Ah, sie lächelt, das ist glücklich.
What's your name?
Senua,
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learned all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dilly. I'm here for the warrior trance. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you.
Oh,
Make
es
you
war
feel
schön eben.
safe. It only takes an instant. Fear
Ja, zurück
swallows you before you
der
have a chance to make
Realität.
sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
War schön für einen Moment.
By the tree.
So wie das.
Can you see him? You want to believe it, but he's not real. Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillian? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
Kommt bestimmt noch. Oh, darf ich jetzt das Schwert aus dem Baumfleisch ziehen? Odins Schwert? Sigmunds Schwert?
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
Gerade überlegen, was das sind Runenstifter. Müsste, glaube ich, SEE C. Ich glaube, das mache ich ganz am Ende. Schreibe ich mir das mal auf und vielleicht ergibt sich da ja was. Ah, da hinten ist das letzte.
And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles. But one day, an old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye. The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces. Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Gram.
Gram. Haben wir jetzt Gram? Gram? Perfekt.
Take it. A sword. Take it. Dillian left it for you. Take it. Take it. Take it.
Imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gram. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gram by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the tree of death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Go to the shards. Go to the shard.
Go to the shards.
What's the shard? Find it. It's the metal runestones.
Hier. Der Wurzeln.
Find it. The metal. The runes.
Okay.
You need that sword. Go to the shard. Find the shards.
Okay, Leute, dann würde ich sagen, gutes Ende. Diese Folge. Wieder durch ein Gebiet durchgekommen, haben alle Erzähltafeln gefunden. Und als nächstes erwarten uns die Prüfung Odins. Ich glaube 4 Stück an der Zahl, wenn ich richtig gezählt habe. Oder 5, weiß nicht genau. Damit wir uns das Götterschwert Gram neu schmieden können. Odins Schwert, das Geschenk Sigmund. Das machen wir nächste Folge. Ich hoffe, es hat euch wieder gefallen. Vielen Dank fürs Zugucken. Ich würde sagen, bis zum nächsten Mal. Haut rein. Ciao.